you cook.
I don't take myself really serious to have a hobby. No, I think this is maybe the point.
Oh, but what's that? You say you're too serious to have a hobby?
No, I don't take myself that serious to have a hobby.
Oh, okay, all right. So you do all the cooking at home, is that right? You don't eat ramen when you're hungry then.
You know what?
You don't eat ramen when you're hungry.
Brownie.
Ramen, you know ramen, myojo?
Ramen. Ah, miojo. No, ramen is good. Miojo is something else. You
Yeah,
can have a good ramen, right? It's just joking. No, I don't. It gives cancer. No, you shouldn't eat that.
it's
It there was this huge research that launched, I don't know, last week, telling that miojo, sausages, ham, that they're all like correlated, related to cancer. I
I,
haven't
sh
read it, but I do
I
believe
should
it.
be dead then. I'm not sure how I'm alive. It's
Yeah.
when you're hungry, you make some ramen, and if you want to make it, gastronomic, chef's kiss, you just throw an egg in there. Then it's gourmet, right?
Okay.
No, I'm just
No.
joking. But I'm like I can cook rice, beans, and chicken, but like don't ask me to make a special meal for you, really. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but the point is, if you don't enjoy it, then it's okay, right?
I mean, what's your go-to meal? What do you usually do?
Many stuff. I like trying new stuff. So I cook every day, like every day. And I do like daily cooking, like curry chicken, like pork, with I like um a recipe that's a bit Asian pork with a Thai sauce and é, meu Deus, esqueci a palavra em inglês. I'm
Hmm?
thinking about it in German. Abacaxi, ananas. No, what's it called in
You're thinking
English?
of jerk.
Pineapple. Pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on today? You're thinking in German.
I don't know why. Ananas in German, a crazy word, right?
Okay.
Um, what else do I cook? What did I cook? Yesterday I cooked a whole kibe. I don't know what's it called in English, with carrot souffle. Uh, since I was in Búzios, I like the fish market there. So I love running at the beach. And at this beach where I stay, at a friend's house, there's a fish market at one corner of the beach. So I like running there in the morning, and then I bought fresh fish. What did I cook there? I cooked ceviche one night, and I used the same fish for grilled fish with yeah. I do salty many things: risotto, pasta. Uh, I'm not that good at um and sweet, so
How about a schnitzel to connect with your German roots? Okay.
yeah. The thing about frying fried food, it's not easy to do it at home. Um, but I don't really like schnitzel. I eat it, but I'm I love fried chicken, but not fried pork. I think it's like heavy with heavy. It's too much. Uh, but
How about
when I'm in Germany, I eat schnitzel at least once, right? But I don't usually do and it's tasty, but also do frying stuff at home, it's like a mess, right? So the
Yeah.
next my next flat, should have um two kitchen items. One that is a dishwasher, and the second one, I don't know how to call it in English, a coifa.
Mm.
Um,
You mean that fan that breathes and
yeah,
you
yeah, that
don't
one. I don't have
call
one,
that either.
and I always thought it was useless, but I'm starting to believe it's like the opposite.
Or else it gets on the walls, right? All kind of the grease and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know. I think I was raised in a house with a lot of help. So I never really realized because there was always someone cleaning afterwards, right? So
Yeah.
I always thought of a clean kitchen, although there was a lot of cooking. And now that I'm living by myself and cooking a lot. Now I realize that no, it wasn't magical. A coifa, a fan, I don't know, kitchen fan, it's necessary. So.
How about a good old sushi? Do you like you said you make ceviche, so are you a fan of
Yeah, I've done sushi once. I was living in Germany by then with a friend, uh, and I eat a lot of crude fish. When salmon, it's expensive, right? But when I see like a sale, or I don't know, at special occasions. I like doing salmon tartare and also tuna. We do a lot of crude tuna with sesame oil, soy sauce, and avocado. Yeah.
right? I'm gonna think about all this food you mentioned when I eat miojo tonight, okay? I'm just
Not
gonna
ramen.
now
Ramen is not
ramen. Ramen
yours.
is different. It's not the same thing. All right. So let's try. I shared with you the PDF. Let's try and open it up.
Okay.
Okay. So you said that your current hobby is cooking, but how about anything else, really? Because I don't think you have more of a personality than you think. You probably don't only stay in the kitchen. There must be something.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm stressed. I go to kitchen. It's like really a hobby. It's something that relaxes me.
okay.
Uh, but okay, other hobbies. Well, I've done many things. There was a time that I danced maracatu. Then I played shekere at a maracatu group. What else? I've done pottery. Didn't really enjoy it. Um, then I'm really into sports right now. So I cycle almost every morning. Um, when I'm stressed, I also go for long walks, like really long walks or running. Um, there was the swimming area where I swam at the ocean, and I loved it for a while. And then the Hawaiian canoe lasted 2 months. And what else? Yeah.
Okay. Sure. That's a thanks. That's a bit more. But okay. So who can you think of somebody who introduced you to one of those hobbies?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's talk about the pottery. So who introduced me to it? Actually, I've worked at a school. I don't know if we talked about it. Um, and there, don't ask me how. Uh, at some point, I I was responsible for all for building the extracurricular curriculum. So all the classes, and it was nice because at the beginning the idea was to have like many uh, cultural options. So we had architecture and urbanism, but no student drawings. So it ended later. The class didn't really succeed, but then I thought, okay, so in art we should have pottery class. So I needed to interview a lot of pottery teachers, although I've never done a class. And I don't know why, because she was too young, and we met and at this interview years later, party in an island. We're going to the same party, and we didn't know. And she said, "Right then, you should visit." I'm cutting. Sorry. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You were
Sorry.
freezing for like maybe a minute. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I turned my camera off, so it's okay now?
Yeah, I can see you. You were in
Yeah.
slow motion
Okay.
before.
Okay, is it more stable without the camera on?
I think it's functioning with the camera on again. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine now. All right,
Okay. So, no,
you're back.
it's my connection. I have a
You're
bad
connected.
connection too.
Okay.
But then, so I met Carol at this ferry boat. She said she was opening her studio. I visited, and so I joined classes for maybe a year.
That's a long
It wasn't
time.
really, yeah, it wasn't really for me because it's like what a long process, right? So you start building something, and it takes like 5 weeks until you finish it, and it's really I'm not a patient person. Um, and then it was pandemic. Uh, I don't know, blah blah blah. So when she went, so when the studio opened up again, I decided I wasn't continuing with classes. But then, since I had a credit for the period I paid during the pandemic, I asked her if I could gift them to my parents, and so they are students since then for many, many years, and I still get to have my plates and objects, but I don't do the pottery anymore. So they join classes every Saturday, and I still meet her um, at some point, as sometimes along during the year, and my parents throw a like a dinner party every December for their class, and I go and I see the people, so it's nice.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like fun, but it sounds like a very adult hobby, right? I don't think you see it, you
Adult?
imagine, yeah, like something adults do. I don't know, because you don't
Really?
imagine.
Because it's like a fever, really, a fashion item in Rio right now. Everyone does pottery.
I didn't know
Pottery
that.
is ceramica, right? Or
Yeah,
I'm telling. Yeah, it's like there are many studios all around the city, all young 30-year-olds do it. The teachers are like 27, so my parents have like this whole gay community because they're all like 27, 30, many gay couples. So I think it's really healthy for them to be surrounded by younger people and open-minded people. So it's nice.
all right. So here's just a short game. You can kind of guess a person's hobbies by kind of just looking at them. So I want you to guess a hobby that maybe I like or look like I'd like, and I'm gonna guess one for you that I'd imagine you like. Okay?
Well, I know you've told me you love video games
Yeah, that's true. That's a little too easy.
and Lord of
Oh,
the Rings.
yeah.
What else? I would say you do skating, but since you told me you love video game, I don't think it's a match, but
Okay, skating. Got it. So for you,
you
I
have like
picked
a skater face.
skater.
So,
Yeah, because I broke my nose. That's why I look like a skater.
no, I don't know. Maybe the clothes,
The
the
clothes.
jacket
Okay.
today.
No, I got
Yeah.
you.
So,
But
but no.
I imagine you for hobby like something more cultural. So I think you'd like to go to a play or maybe a museum and stuff like that. Maybe
Ah,
that would.
this counts as a hobby?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
do.
it's a hobby, isn't it? You do this?
Yeah, of course, a lot. But I don't think this is a hobby.
That's probably a hobby. Okay. So there's a list here of hobbies written down: painting, creative writing, photography, hiking, bird watching, learning languages.
Bird
Which one
watching.
of the, yeah, that's a hobby too. Which one would you pick here for you? Which ones do you think are interesting?
Um, I thought about doing photography once, never did. Should have done by then, but now it's not my thing. Hiking, sure, without the camping part. Uh, yeah, playing an instrument. I enjoyed it, but I'm not really. The thing is that I'm not patient, so I didn't actually study, so it wasn't. But I've played instrument one actually. I've danced, uh, maracatu. I do yoga. I did did. I don't know. I've done it for a long period, and now I do it sporadically. Um, one curious thing about me, I loved coding. I had coding classes at university, and I loved it, but it would never be my hobby.
Wait, what?
Gardening is
Hold on,
something.
go back. What programming language did you
R,
R?
yeah,
Okay,
R,
so you were into data then, like
yeah,
visualization.
because we
Okay,
we use it to apply like economic models and analyze data, big data. Um, I don't know. My final work was on Amazon deforestation with like data from satellites. It was really interesting.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I would never have guessed, Julia. You're surprising me now.
I love
I
I love math, right? So
Okay, awesome.
uh,
It's be, it's because everybody associates programming with nerds and men, right?
no,
So
I think it's really interesting, and it's really nice because I've done this project for the past I don't know last year actually, but I'm still um, facing some issues trying to hire the like the supplier. And it was a project on applying AI to an issue we have here at work. And it was really interesting because we were talking about the problem, and I needed to deal with a lot of with a lot of IT colleagues, and they needed me to describe the problem and the like the process and the solution. So it was nice because I like thinking like in steps, right? Code steps, which is kind of a different rationale from speaking. Yeah, I liked it. Uh,
very cool.
I thought of doing a master's in data science. I think it's really interesting. Um, but then I don't know. Life surprised me with other stuff. What else? Gardening. Wow. I dream about having my own farm, like not a farm, horta, um,
Would you grow
garden, my own
flowers?
garden. Yeah, like but to eat edibles.
Okay.
But not at home. I would love moving away from the city and I love antique stuff. I have like hundreds of vinyls at home. I love it. This is a hobby, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Um,
You see, you have more hobbies than you said you had no hobbies. You have a
yeah, but
bunch.
I think this is not a hobby. It's like I listen to music and vinyl. Podcasting, yeah, I hear like many podcasts, and I've heard one really interesting 3 years, three the 3 days ago about Tarifa Zero. Really interesting. Like the specialist in Tarifa Zero, explaining all the experiences throughout the world, and convinced me it is a nice project. Home improvement, yeah, been there, but I like thinking about it, but yeah, no, blogging, not vlogging. Volunteering, I I've done this for work, for not volunteering, right? But I've worked close to that for many years, so it's not really my hobby.
Okay. Awesome. So below
And
this,
you, what would be your hobbies here?
my
Many or
hobby from this list here, I think I like strategy games, right? So I like playing games that have strategy. It can be online stuff. Playing an instrument, definitely. I like playing the guitar, and
nice.
sometimes I would sing and just put a terrible cover on YouTube just for fun. Uh,
Nice.
but yeah, that's just martial arts too.
Yeah, yeah, it could be.
Martial arts. Used to do Muay Thai. Used to do Jiu-Jitsu, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's just terrible though if you get a headache from getting punched in the face, which is not good. And your ear, it gets shriveled up, you know, because of you keep rubbing it against the mat, right? So it gets
Yeah,
so
is
ugly.
it because of that? I've kind of
Yeah,
dated a fighter.
yeah,
How would you say? Like a
yeah.
judo
Judo.
athlete once, and I never understood why his ear was. I thought it, but it's because of the mattress. I thought it was because of punching.
Yeah, it can be trauma to the ear. So it breaks the vessels of blood. And if you don't drain it, you have to drain it with a needle, right?
Oh,
And if it doesn't, the cartilage dies and it shrivels up, right? So
huh.
mine bled a little bit once, but it never got that bad that it shriveled up, right? So it's martial arts is fun, but it's not good for your physical appearance. I broke my nose pretty bad doing Muay Thai too. So that was
So,
just
but you did
before.
it like hard. It wasn't like just joining a class.
What do you mean?
Like you really did it like as a hobby. So
Oh
you
yeah,
had like competition. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to say when I do that, when I mentioned that I don't really consider stuff my hobby because I do everything like, okay, let's see. I'm
okay.
not really, I don't go really deep in everything. So I just go join some but I do have any I don't have any intentions in running a marathon, for example. So this is maybe the
Marathon.
difference.
Yeah, I don't do much running either. I gotta do some cardio for sure. But yeah, okay. Let's try and there's some vocabulary below, some workplace expressions and
Hmm.
phrases. Okay.
Sure.
Do you know what falling down a rabbit hole means?
Yeah,
Push the envelope.
push the envelope. Um, I've heard it maybe in the context. I would understand it. Push the envelope. It's like to to um you're not suggesting, but it's kind of you're stimulating someone in one direction. You're um no, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like being innovative, right?
Being innovative.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
no.
you're kind of pushing the envelope. You're making things kind of happen, right?
Mm,
You're
okay.
you're you're trying risky things.
Okay. Go beyond usual or normal limits. Okay. Yeah,
All right.
not
I
me
think
with
that's
my hobbies.
yeah, I think that's the most difficult one.
Out of
Um,
my comfort zone, steep learning curve. Yeah, stick with it. Lose yourself in an activity. Mm-hmm.
all right. Let's try and fill in number one. Can you try filling in number one
Yeah,
with one of the expressions?
the company organized a team bonding to improve employee relationships and encourage collaboration outside the office environment. Or since they're saying yeah, no, but a team bonding could be outside the office environment as well.
Yeah. I like
I have
corporate
to check.
retreat. I like corporate retreat here more, but I think team bonding could work as well. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, corporate retreat. Yeah, retreat, corporate retreat. This is a bullshit, right? Words don't match. Um, during the maybe your team bonding, right? Um, because this is usually the activity you do where you ask when people share their hobbies and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, so third, are you still here? Sorry, I don't hear you.
Yeah. I
Okay, sorry. Third, um, sorry. His photography hobby gave him hmm, hi.
hello. I think you're cutting
Hi.
off. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
do
you.
you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to free, okay? Um, his photography hobby gave him a um
Hello.
um hi, I'm thinking sorry, gave him a competitive advantage. Seems too
Yeah.
formal. Yeah. The teams after they started a weekly book club that combined their love of reading. Um, Work-life balance. The team's work-life balance improved after they started a weekly book club that combined. Hmm, I don't know. She leveraged her cooking hobby to facilitate.
So this is something you said you like to do, actually. That it was important, like you invite people out to have lunch with them professionally.
Professional networking by hosting dinner. No, I said I should do it more. Hosting dinner parties for potential business partners.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I've never done this, by the way. I think it's so fascinating.
No, I think inviting people over to your place, it's too much. I had a boss that did that, and she she got where she wanted to be, so but
Okay.
too much.
All right. So let's try and read there's millennials and Gen Z. Are you a millennial? Julia, you're a millennial, right?
I don't know. Millennials were born until I have no idea about these things.
If you
I
were
was
born
born in 94, so I'm a
okay,
millennial.
you're a
Yeah,
millennial.
right?
I'm a millennial too. We're both millennials.
I'm not a Gen Z, that this I know.
I have a brother and a sister that are Gen Z.
But Gen Z were what, 2000? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's from 96 to I forget the year that it ends. I think it ends in 2010.
Ah, it's written here.
It is.
Millennials are until 96. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 97 to 2013. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
let's try and do some reading interpretation. Can you read the text for me?
Yeah. Millennials against Gen Z, a shift in hobbies and leisure time. The landscape of leisure activities has undergone a dramatic transformation across generations, which with each cohort development. I'm really tired today, sir. With each cohort developing distinct preferences that reflect their unique cultural and technological environments. Generation Z, born between 97 and 2012, has gravitated toward digital native hobbies that seamlessly integrate with their own lives. Content creation, whether through TikTok videos. I don't have a TikTok. Do you have one?
No. Do you have an Instagram
Um,
or do you have no
yeah,
Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
Never seen
Now
a
I'm not really active, but I've been really active in the past. Like sharing pictures, not much of many videos, but Instagram changed a lot, right?
I don't think
Um,
anybody uses Facebook
so
anymore.
no, I deleted mine.
Oh.
I really don't have time to manage like my professional email. I can't manage my personal email and another two accounts. Um,
But what are your pictures?
whether through TikTok, Instagram, photography, or what? Sorry. Uh,
I was gonna ask if you have those pictures like check how great my life is on Instagram where it's like I'm in Europe, I'm in Japan, I'm surfing, or is it like just you and your family?
No, I have my friends, they make fun of me because they say my Instagram account doesn't have any picture of myself. It's
Uh,
like uh a painting somewhere,
that's so
a
strange.
chair.
You're
Uh
very artistic. That's so nice.
yeah, I actually I think I should have studied art. I really like it. Um Instagram or YouTube channels has become not just a pastime, but a potential career path. Yeah, with a lot of money involved. Gaming has evolved from a solitary activity to a highly social experience. Highly. Uh, I can make fun because I don't know. With multiplayer platforms and streaming services create. Additionally, Gen Z demonstrates a strong inclination towards social activism and or environmental consciousness, after incorporating these values into their recreational choices through sustainable crafting, eco-friendly gardening, and volunteer work. In contrast, millennials born between 81 and 96 developed their hobby preferences during a transitional period between analog and digital worlds. This generation in fitness trends like yoga and marathon running. Millennials also showed a nostalgia, leading to the resurgence of vinyl record collecting. I'm really a millennial.
There
Film
you go.
photography and artisanal crafts. I love old movies as well. Uh, their approach to leisure often emphasize authenticity and craftsmanship, values that emerge as a response to increasing digitization in their professional lives. Tization or tization? Digitization.
Digitization.
Yeah. The Instagram worthy aspects of many millennial hobbies reflected their desire to document and share experience. Yeah. But with a focus on real world activities rather than purely digital creation. The influence of social media and peer networks on hobby selection has intensified across both generations, though manifesting differently. For Gen Z, algorithms and influencer culture play a significant role in hobby discovery and adoption, with trends spreading rapidly through platforms like TikTok and Pinterest. The line between hobby and entrepreneurship has become increasingly blurred, with many young people viewing their interests as potential side hustles and alternative income streams. Millennials, while also influenced by social media, tend to approach hobbies with a more traditional work life balance mentality, seeking activities that provide respite from their careers rather than opportunities to monetize their free time. This generational divide highlights how external factors such as economic conditions, technological advancement, and social expectations shape not only what we choose to do for fun, but how we conceptualize the very purpose of leisure time. Yeah, sure.
Right.
We think of leisure time as a time we can leave ourselves, right, and be offline.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Gen Z is doing a
if
lot
I
of TikTok
spend like
dances.
a Saturday on my phone, I think I lost my whole weekend. I have this feeling. So,
All right.
um,
So I want to imagine you're back in the 1960s, right? So
mm,
you're Julia, but you're transported to another generation. Do you think you would still
mm,
have the same kind of hobbies, or you would be very different? 'Cause I think hobbies are things that change per generation, right? Gen Z is different than us, and the
yeah.
1960s.
I don't know. I think I would have. I don't. I would probably still enjoy. No, I would still enjoy music, cooking, but it's hard to say because when I think of the 60s, um, I think about a woman by then, right? And it was like a kind of a transition to a modern world, but so women it was in the 80s, so it's still more there are still a lot of boundaries, and it's a lot of tradition, moral towards women. So I would probably be more rebel. So
Or a
in the
rebel?
sense or a political way, I would need to stand for my rights, and the right of being uh, rebellious about this moral condition. So I don't know if I would really stay at home and bake, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
You
um,
break the mold. You be a rebel.
yeah, no, but not being a rebel as a hobby, but I think I would have more rebellious hobbies than being like healthy and practicing sports, right? I don't know. I think I really believe I would have this urge of making a statement as a woman. So, but I don't know why. How? Sorry. Um,
Okay.
maybe
Very,
not why as well.
very cool. All right. So to finish up, let's just try and do a little bit of the grammar. I think we couldn't do the grammar yet. So there's modal verbs here. You want to try number one?
Using the hobbies below, describe their accessibility.
No, no, it's below.
Using below that, sorry, grammar focus one. Choose. He must be good at this. Look at this. Mm. Choose the correct modal verb for each sentence. She. Mm, mm, just a second. Flawless is something
It's perfect.
better. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Flawless. So she must have been practicing piano for years. Her technique is flawless. Um,
Yeah.
so two, you should, uh, yeah, you should have told me you were interested in photography. I could have lent you my camera.
Great.
Uh, he, well, why is it
Mm-hmm.
um like denying? Because is it because the learning, so he shouldn't, there is nothing left to learn, like he can't be serious about learning chess, he's only been playing for a month, and he's already beating experienced players, but
Yeah, I agree. It's a little confusing, but I think it's saying he's not serious because he's been playing for only a short amount of time. Make
mm,
sense?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
You might wanna try blah blah blah. They uh yeah, it's like an expensive hobby, which I regret not to have learned. They should have chosen a less expensive hobby than sailing.
All right,
Yeah.
great. So we didn't have time to go into reported speech, but to kind of finish off, I just want you to make an invitation. What's something you like to do that you'd be like, hey, Andre, you should try this. You'd enjoy it.
Mm, well, Andre, I really believe you should try. Um, you should uh, give cooking a try.
Okay.
Maybe you could start uh, by following a cooking influencer on Instagram, which is called who is called Juliana Gueiros. She has like really easy recipes and delicious as well.
Okay, I'll think about that when I'm making miojo tonight. Uh,
No, you
when I
die.
put the egg inside the miojo, I'm gonna be like, Julia, I'm following your advice right now.
No, you should really give it a try.
Okay, all right. I'm sharing some books and podcasts with my students because they're asking me to
Oh,
share some material.
nice.
Do you want me to send you some stuff per week for you to read in English and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I would. Yeah, would be
All right.
nice.
Do you want to pass me your WhatsApp then so I can send it you the material?
Yeah, please, because every time I'm late, I need to send you emails. Oh. um, yeah, I was listening to a British podcast this weekend on that these two activists, indigenous activists that were killed in the Amazon. Dom Phillips. It is an
Mhm.
investigative podcast, really nice.
All right.
Well, I'm interested in this topic.
Oh, very cool. I'll send you. Not cool that he died, okay, but cool that you listen to podcasts. But I'll send you some stuff, just some pages you can read. All right.
Okay, nice,
Okay.
nice.
I'll catch you later then. I'll catch you next week. All right.
Yeah, yeah. See you then. Bye.
Okay. See you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
sozinho. Não vai, porque eu não vou deixar, a gente não vai deixar, fecha a porta aí pra gente sair, não. Aqui na Bolsa ninguém aprende sozinho, ainda mais agora, no mês do inglês, que a gente está preparado para provar que 100% dos brasileiros podem falar inglês. Mesmo estudando de casa, você vai ter as aulas gravadas, as aulas ao vivo, e ainda vai ter as aulas de conversação desde o primeiro mês. Tudo isso num pacotão com desconto sensacional.
Ou seja, usa um chat ou uma outra ferramenta parecida. Talvez concorde em ter responder perguntas sobre qualquer coisa parece algo mágico. O presidente da empresa por trás da plataforma, Sanal, gosta de você.
We are working to build tools that one day can help us make new discoveries and address some of humanity's biggest challenges, like climate change and curing cancer.
Mas como é que essa suposta área é possível? O livro lançado recentemente, graças a partes, uma mistura de exploração de trabalhadores especializados que eram perguntar possíveis. E também é uma enorme quantidade de recursos naturais para a construção e manutenção de datas em escala. Isso é o que da BBC do Brasil. Neste vídeo, alguns lados menos conhecidos reclamamos por causa da produção deles. Ao lado do repórter da BBC, Giovanni Belo, eu entrevistei a Karen Hall, autora do Liar of AI, recém-empregado que já entrou na lista dos mais vendidos do New York Times.
These companies, essas empresas enriquecem mais quando existe um hype da tecnologia. Quando existe a percepção de que a viabilidade
Possa funcionar, primeiro foi preciso que os trabalhadores fizessem um trabalho de refinar a ferramenta. E se você imaginou apenas programadores, gravatados, escritórios